Hi, it's Lisa. Have you been considering of getting a fixer, but not sure if the investment or the project would be suitable for you? I wanted to share some pros and cons for home buyers out there who have been thinking about getting their first fixer, but not sure what to expect. Let's start with some pros. Normally, you can get the property at a much lower purchase price because of its less appealing condition. Usually it's less competitive because most buyers out there prefer a move-in ready condition or a turnkey. If you invest on the right upgrades and features, providing that you stay within your budget, your return on investment sometimes could potentially be higher than purchasing a turnkey home. The other advantages is that you get to start with a blank canvas and customize the home to, your own personal likings. Also, because you save on the lower purchase price, you can allocate that extra fund for future upgrades. So let's move on to some of the disadvantages. First thing would be the time. It requires a longer time before you can move in. The renovation process itself is tedious and can be very stressful. So not everyone can handle a major renovation project, especially if you're a first-time home buyer, unless you have, family or friends who are in construction business. So one of the biggest challenges is when you hire the wrong contractor, such as a plumber or electrician. And sometimes you don't know it until the project gets started. They could be a referral. They could be highly recommended by people you know. But things could go wrong, potentially delay your renovation project. Another thing would be over budget. Over budget is bound to happen. 90% of the time, it always exceeds your initial budget. So always estimate up and prepare for extra funds. If you hire the right people, do your research prior to starting the job. It is achievable. I would get 4 to 5 quotes per vendor. It's always better to do that because sometimes you want to know the average price, for the project that you're doing. And also, in case if something happens, for example, your contractor quits on you or they're juggling multiple projects where they can't finish on time and you're fighting against time to move back into the house, then you have other vendors or other options to fall back on. So these are some of the pros and cons that I wanted to share with you today. Hopefully you've picked up a few things for some of you who've been on the fence about getting a fixer and doing a renovation project. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, everyone.